When you arrive at the worksite, turn on the control power switch. The screen will power up. Tap anywhere on the screen to continue. Start by pressing the Configuration and Lighting button. Here you'll control all the truck's lights. You'll see options for the strobe lights, front flood lights, StarJet work lights, debris door light, pump and vacuum lights, and the side puddle lights, which are especially useful at night. This button gives you the option to turn on all lights at once. When pressed, the text above each light will turn yellow, indicating they're active. Press it again to turn everything off. You can also control lights individually by pressing their corresponding buttons. When you're done, tap the Return button in the lower right corner to go back. To check for system issues, press the System Faults button. If any of the buttons are flashing red, the truck has active faults. Red means a critical fault that could idle the truck. Yellow means a warning that doesn't affect function but should be monitored. To clear these, press the Fault Reset button in the center of the display. The red indicators should turn white. The truck is ready to operate when no buttons are flashing red. Now, return to the main screen, and turn the key to the right to start the engine. Now it's time to position your front arm assembly. Simply release the locking latch. Fold it down out of the way once you unclip it from the lock on the bottom. Counting from left to right, use the third lever on your valve bank. Push the lever toward the truck. This will raise the boom itself. The fourth lever will swing the boom left or right. Pull the lever toward you to swing the boom to the left. To swing right, push it toward the front of the truck. You'll want to swing your boom all the way left to extend the StarJet arm, far enough away to uncover your travel bracket. Next to the travel bracket on the front of the truck, release the locking mechanism. Your travel bracket will lift off the front of the truck. You can either store the bracket in the cab, on the rear bed assembly, or close to a job site where it won't be forgotten. With the boom in the raised position, simply pull out your linchpin for the wheels and position them to optimize the amount of travel. Then reinstall your linchpin. Using the second lever on your valve bank, position the bucket. Pulling the lever toward you will raise the bucket. Pushing the lever inward will lower the bucket. Position your bucket in the optimal position for marking removal. And using your third lever, lower the boom to the ground. Now head back to the cab to review your gauges. You'll see 4 gauges: truck speed, in feet per minute, spin jet RPM, pump pressure, and water tank level. If you've just refilled the tank, hold down the Gallons Reset button until the clock icon disappears. This resets the gauge to the full level of 1,400 gallons, or 5,300 liters. Before you begin work mode, locate the Engage, Disengage, and Engage Work Mode buttons at the top of the display. On the top right, you'll find indicators that show the status of the PTO, creep drive, and its direction. To enter work mode, press Engage. The system will prompt you to press the brake pedal. Hold it down with your foot, then press Engage again. The truck will now engage the PTO, shift into gear, and raise engine RPM to around 1,600. Once it's engaged, release the brake. The PTO and creep drive indicators will begin flashing red, showing they're active. At this point, you can release the parking brake by pressing it in. Next, adjust the controls. Pick up the high pressure pendant. The vacuum will also engage automatically at the preset pressure. No extra steps are needed. Use the dial to gradually increase truck speed. The truck will move in the direction shown on the screen under creep drive direction. Note that the truck won't automatically switch directions. It will remain in the last direction it was moving. To reverse direction, press the direction button located at the top center of the pendant. To activate high pressure water, press the HP Water button on the pendant. The StarJet head speed is programmed to increase to 2,800 to 3,000 revolutions per minute automatically. You can fine-tune this using the up and down arrows. To the right, you'll see your current system pressure. Use the arrows next to Pump RPM to raise or lower pressure. The digital pump RPM gauge on the screen has a needle display. Just above the needle, it displays a pump pressure reading, which is usually within 250 to 500 psi of the reading on the physical pressure gauge on the accessory manifold. Finally, with your StarJet arm in the proper line removal position, set your travel speed to about 50 feet per minute. When you're 10 to 15 feet away from the line you intend to remove, pull the up, down float switch down. The StarJet head assembly will automatically lower and gently contact the road surface. Once down, it stays in place. No need to hold it. After your job is completed, press and hold the switch up to lift the bucket slightly off the ground. To stow your front end, simply use your third lever to raise your boom off the ground. Remove your pins to reposition your wheel to the travel position and reinstall the pin. Reinstall your travel bracket on the front of the truck by aligning the notches with the carriage track and re-engaging the travel lock below. Using the second lever, position your bucket on a level plane. With your third lever, raise your boom. With your fourth lever, swing the boom towards the truck and over the travel bracket. Once your boom has been positioned over your travel bracket, use your third lever to lower the boom onto the rest. Reach down and engage your travel lock, and you're ready for travel. You've now completed the operation overview for the StarJet SRV-2. In the next video, we'll walk through the marking removal process step by step. If you need additional training, please give us a call at 800-441-5059.